Hello, world. Good day again. This is Father Unseen Babatunde Joseph from Nigeria. Sorry I'm late. And this is going to be my second broadcast. My first introductory broadcast was last week, and this is the second one. I want to greet every member of TBC community. I want to say you're very smart. So I want to say you have made the right choice. And I want to congratulate in advance people that are coming to the community are still thinking maybe they should come or not. Please do. So please do because we are enjoying TBC here. So I promised last week that I'm going to give you some testimonies, and yeah, those testimonies are still forthcoming. But today I quickly want to say something that's very important about the community, and that's why I tag today's broadcast TBC Knowledge for Freedom. TBC is knowledge for freedom. It's knowledge for freedom. TBC is a school already. Many of us knew that it's a school. So it's knowledge for freedom, where you acquire knowledge that will make you to be free. This is part one anyway. Part one. Part two will be coming later. Now, the Bible says, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. That is to say, the knowledge of the truth, the knowing of the truth gives you liberty, gives you freedom. The knowledge of the truth guarantees freedom. It is the freedom that you have today is because you are knowledgeable of something, because you knew something. And what you knew the truth about a particular thing. We are in so many problems today because we don't know the truth about the happenings around us. What is happening generally, we don't know. That's why we have some problems like that. So, but like I said, TBC have presented us, most especially if a member, a student of the blog of TBC, has presented us a school of knowledge for freedom. You shall know the truth. The knowledge of the truth will make you to be free. It gives you liberty. So I want to talk about some truth you need to quickly know about TBC these days. If you don't know, you need to know them. If you are new, you need to know the truth about TBC. I will quickly talk about 4, 5, 6, as it were, points today. You see, TBC, what are the truth about TBC? Number one, TBC have come to debunk the lies of the elite. It has come to put a stop to the lies of the elite. And what are their lies? They deceive us to surrender our right of making agreement with one another. We are being deceived. Because then, as it were back then, agreement has been made between the two parties, no third party, no empire. And it was smooth, as it were, smooth. But they deceive us into this, to surrender that liberty of making such agreements. And we did. Another thing they did, they stripped off, remove that power of freedom of making agreement. Like of old, they removed that power from us. Oh, sorry, it's network. Anyway, thank you. I'm back online. They made us to forget that buying and selling is always as a result of the agreement between the seller and the buyer. We are forgetting that. That's what they made us to do. We, the masses, we, the people, we don't have that liberty, that courage, that power to now enter into agreement, into a contract that will now better our lives. Except your part. Unless they, as a third party, is part of the agreement. See, that's what they have done to us. So that they will debar us from making agreements that will better our lives. Because any agreement that will better the masses is not going to be favorable to the airlines. That's number one TBC have done, which you have to have the knowledge of. Two, TBC offers financial freedom. That's number two. It offers financial freedom. And I want you to understand today, whosoever that controls your life financially, controls the entire life of yours. Whosoever that control the spending power, that control the means of your survival, actually controls your entire life. It controls your entire life. So that is what the airlines have done to us. They find a way of controlling us financially. You see, what happened was that for 100 years ago, we have made this airline, we have depended on them, on this government, as a sole provider of money for us. We've given them that power as a state, as a government, highlight, be it as it may, provide us money. And what they do in return, after printing the money, after providing the money, they keep larger percentage to themselves, amassing wealth to themselves, making themselves rich and their family, releasing the smaller percentage to the ordinary men on the street, the populace. And it's deliberate. They deliberately did this. They deliberately do this to control us financially. By so doing, creating artificial scarcity and making us to believe scarcity is of God, is real, is normal, is natural. No. TBC have made us to understand this, that scarcity is not normal. It's not natural. It's not created by God. God created us in abundance, in the midst of abundance. And that's what TBC preaches, and that's what TBC has brought back to us. But they preach scarcity. They made us to forget that, like I said, a lot of things, a lot of our rights, they made us to forget. And they intentionally and deliberately, this elite creates scarcity in our society. That's what they have done. So that when you are not free financially, it means that you are not free indeed. That's what they have done. Number three, God's intervention. TBC serves as God's intervention. God used TBC to intervene. Like I said, during the Israelite days and the Pharaoh days, when the yearnings and the goings of the people of Israel got to God's hearing, He sent a prophet. God sent TBC to liberate us. So that's why in my first broadcast, I said TBC is backed by God. So through technology called and known as blockchain, which I explained blockchain to be block the chains of the evil one, block the chains of the elite. That's the meaning of blockchain, which is being introduced, which introduced Bitcoin and every alternative cryptocurrency. That is a way God wants to liberate us. He now introduce cryptocurrencies. The elites cannot stop it, and they are not happy about it. Do you know why? For the first time in history, an ordinary man can make an agreement and transact, do business on their own, between themselves, among themselves, without the interventions of the third party, the umpire, which is the elite. So they are not happy. because they see it coming and they can't stop it. That's why they are trying to manipulate it. They are manipulating Bitcoin. They are manipulating every other alternative cryptocurrencies. And this is what TBC have seen. The fourth one is TBC stands out. It outstands every other cryptocurrency because it comes to correct the abnormalities, the failure of the past crypto, most especially Bitcoin. Because what they did, they never redistribute wealth to the ordinary man on the street, to the populace. In fact, actually, they give this airline to enhance wealth to themselves again. So that is what happened. That's what TBC have done. And to actualize this, to bring to fore and to actualization the promises that is going to end poverty globally, TBC have to remain a user-based cryptocurrency. That's why it's not being enlisted in the market cap. And it cannot. Because it's different. It's different. To achieve that aim, to achieve that goal, it has to remain. To end poverty globally at its preaches, it has to remain. And because to be free from the manipulations of the elite, it has to remain a user base. So that's why many of us are yearning we should join the market cap, or where is the bank, and so on and so forth. For now, TBC must remain as a user-based crypto. It is our money. And like I said, in as much country creates money, society creates money, we have created our money. We are being liberated from such life. We can create our money. So let me continue. TBC is money. Money is anything generally accepted by the people as a medium of payment for goods and services. Anything generally accepted by the people as a medium of payment for goods and services, that is money. Go back, flashback. There was a time they were using cowries in Africa. The form of money is an agreement. So TBC is money because it's an agreement between us that this is our money and we have agreement. And this is our money. And when we reach this, this is what is going to become. That makes it a money. That is the agreement. And that is what these airlines have eluded us of, which we are gaining back, which TBC is giving us back. So human being, society, race, as it were, countries, in as much country can create money, we can create our money. I've forgotten, is it not in Kenya? I don't know the name of that currency also. Maybe in Pesa or something like that. I read something like that, I forgot. Maybe I'm gonna find out again. They created a kind of ethnic group, a kind of society created their money and they are spending it. It's digital money, phone money. So that is TBC is money. That is a fact. That's the truth you have to know. The knowledge you have to know. Know that truth. And by knowing that truth, you get some freedom, liberty. Another thing, TBC at maturity, TBC, one crypto coin of TBC will be 1 billion euro. We equate 1 billion euro. Simply means that when we reach 1 billion people in our community, one TBC will become 1 billion euro. That's the ultimate price. By then, fiat money will have been old school, will not be in existence again. We have not even gotten to 1 billion. Remember, TBC is working for many of us. We are catching out. There are some merchants that are accepting TBC as I speak. Full TBC, half TBC, and so on like that. If you have TBC or you want to join, you're thinking how you're going to spend it, it has started already. I'm going to give you my email. It has started. So I call this one part 1. I'm going to give part 2. later. So TBC is real. It's not a scam. This financial system of the world will soon crumble, will collapse. They knew that. They know it already. So it is digital money that will be the order of the day. The fiat, the paper money will go away. So invest in crypto, invest in TBC.